I'm Richie Roberts. I'm a Divisional Manager of the citrus business here in Renmark, South Australia. Costa is an Australian publicly listed company in a number of produce categories in Australia. We're very large into citrus. Here in South Australia we have around 2,000 hectares of citrus planted locally. We pack around about 100,000 tonnes of citrus a year. We're packing most types of citrus that you can think of. So we've got a large volume of navels. We start packing navels in April and we finish packing around Christmas time. So we've got different varieties of navels that take us all through the season. Likewise with mandarins, we have mandarins that we start in March. So we've got March, April, May, June, July, all the way through to November with different selections of mandarins. And we have lemons, grapefruit, tangelos and valencias. Fruit that we pack is largely exported, so we export around about 70% of the fruit that we pack, obviously 30% domestically. Major export markets are Japan, USA and Southeast Asia. Going back 3 years, we had 3 packhouses and we wanted to consolidate our volumes. We also wanted to increase the throughput capacity. We had a lot of young trees coming into production. And we had relatively old technology. So we wanted to put in a machine that could handle more volumes, that was the latest technology to reduce our cost as much as we could and to improve the quality of the pack. When we looked at the machinery that we needed, we looked at a number of different companies. We've had a pretty long relationship with Compaq in our existing pack houses, so naturally Compaq was one of the parties that we talked to. But we looked at other options as well. Technology is really important. I guess intrinsically we know that computers are getting faster each year and cameras are getting better. And so when we were putting in this new machinery, we wanted to get the very latest technology that was available anywhere in the world. And from our evaluation, we thought Compaq was at the leading edge. And so as it's turned out, it's enabled us to reduce our labour cost, to increase our throughput and to get a more consistent product. Our harvest period is very intense. We're handling up to 2,000 bins a day and we've got a pack house with a lot of people in it. So every time the packing machine's not operating, it's very costly for us, both in terms of the labour cost, but also lost opportunities that we might miss a market. So it's a very important part of the machinery in the pack house that we've got confidence in it that's going to run and that invariably when things do happen that we're able to fix them very quickly. The quality that we give our customers is very important. We've got a very large volume of fruit that we need to harvest, pack and sell, and we need to have our customers with a high degree of confidence that the product that they're getting today is going to be the same as the product we're going to give them next week. And so we need to have a very consistent product to get that confidence. We can't afford to slow our harvest period down because of any lack of orders. So it's a really crucial part of the deal. The Inspectra units that we've got for measuring the Brix content on our oranges have certainly been a benefit on our farming side. We've been able to see those orchards that have got higher Brix content. We're able to go back and look at what the cultural practices, what we've done in those orchards that have given us higher sugar content, and then be able to apply those things over larger areas of our farm. So on average, we are seeing higher Brix content, and I can say over the next few years that will definitely improve. The eating experience for consumers is really important for us. That was part of the reason that we put in the Brix sensor, the NIR technology, to measure the Brix content of the fruit. In some of our markets, it's a very important part of the marketing of the fruit to be able to say that it's been sorted with near infrared to improve the average eating quality of the fruit, and we're able to get a premium for that product. The Spectrum upgrades for us have done a couple of things. We've been able to increase the throughput through our packing line significantly as a result of the electronic sorting, and it's enabled us to have a much more consistent pack, and we're finding that there's a lot less first grade fruit being downgraded into second grade as a result of being electronic grading. With hand sorters, invariably you'll get some fruit or a high percentage of fruit just downgraded to second grade where it shouldn't be. I would recommend Spectrum to others in the industry. Yeah, we've seen real benefits from having it. We put the first machine in Australia in 2016, and after one season we made the decision to install a second machine in one of our other pack houses. So yeah, absolutely, I'd recommend it. A big part of the process when we were planning our installs was to work with the Compaq team to look at the whole design of the pack house and to hear from them what ideas they had based on their experience from putting machinery in all over the world. And we've certainly seen a lot of those ideas that we've ended up putting in. It's really been a benefit. You know, we're growers and packers. We don't get around to see a lot of other installs, whereas the Compaq team, that's what they're doing all the time. So we've found that a big benefit. Training on the new Spectrum machine is very important. It is an upgrade in the technology. To get the most out of it, I think the operators really need to understand a lot of the functionality of the software. Because we were the first people with Spectrum in Australia and on citrus, I think, in the world, we had some really excellent support with training. But I think it is absolutely important part of that technology. If you don't have the operators well trained how to utilise it properly, you're not going to get the most out of it. So the throughput that we're getting now has made our life a lot easier. We've installed some technology which I think has exceeded our expectation, both in terms of throughput, labour savings and quality. It's taken some of those headaches that we've had away from us and allows our management team to focus on some other areas of the business and get some benefit. So I can absolutely say that the Spectrum machine's been very positive for our business.